Hello everyone, welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. Yesterday's newspaper, the Indian Express, is a very important article that we all have to remember and note down some important pointers. It is important because yesterday government came out with a notification and said it banned all the exports of rice varieties. Some amount of some varieties of rice exports has been banned by the Indian government. So first thing to understand, okay, is that why did this happen and how will this impact the prices globally? Okay, so let's begin with this video and try to understand what made the government ban the export of some rice varieties. Okay, so before we even continue, I want to remind you to subscribe to Legacy IAS Academy and also press the bell icon so that you will not miss out on any update from Legacy IAS. Let's see, where do we stand? Where does India stand with respect to rice production? See, with respect to South India, we all know that rice is a very staple food crop for most of the South Indians. So most of the South Indians, morning, afternoon and dinner, rice is must. So let's say for around 40 to 50% of the Indian population, rice forms the major food crop. And rice is the biggest, or India is the biggest exporter of rice in the entire world. We grow a lot of rice and we also export a lot of rice to the entire world. See, this is the data that is there. United States Department of Agriculture said India accounted for about 40% of the total rice exports in the year 2022. If at all, let's say the entire world exported 100 kg of rice, India alone exported 40 kg out of it, which is almost half. Half of the entire world's rice exports are by India. Which means, what can we understand from this is that we grow a lot of rice, at the same time we also export a lot of rice. Second, why did India, if this is the case, we are exporting it, we were exporting it, so why did we even ban as of now? What made government to come out with the notification suddenly on 25th or 26th October so that it will be banned? Okay, why? What happened with this? Let's say July 2023, India banned the export of non-basmati white rice. See, basmati white rice is considered to be one of the elite quality of rice. So India banned non-basmati rice only. Why? Because by June and July, we got to know that the rain that we get from southwest monsoon winds for the year 2023, we will be in the deficit. So which means we will not be getting exact amount of rainfall that we expected from the southwest monsoon winds. If you remember from geography, you would know that India's 85% of India's rainfall comes from southwest monsoon winds. Okay, so southwest monsoon winds, maybe it differed, and because of that reason we concluded that India will not receive enough amount of rainfall, and if we don't receive rainfall, then the rice yield reduces. If the yield reduces, then Indian population will start facing the problem of food shortage or food insecurity. So the government didn't want this to happen by the month of November, December, January and February for the next summer. It didn't want people to start facing the shortage of rice. That is the reason why it banned the export of non-basmati rice only by 2023 July. Okay, see, you can see here, and again remember, these numbers are not required. Just know that what happened because of the southwest monsoon winds, we expected lesser yield. Okay, now what is the global impact? When India stops exporting rice, what will happen to the entire price? See, every price depends upon demand and supply. Okay, everything boils down to demand and supply with respect to agricultural products or in the capitalistic economy. Let's say the demand for the rice is 100 kg and world over the supply is also 100 kg. Okay, let's consider this in the year 2021. Let's take in the year 2022 when India stopped exporting rice. The demand was still, let's say, 100 kg, but the supply reduced to 80 kg. So this crunch in the supply of rice leads to something called as inflation. So inflation can be defined as the general rise in the prices of goods and services over a period of time is called inflation. So this inflation is called as demand pull inflation. Remember, this is called as demand pull inflation, and this inflation is very much specific to food grains, so we call it as food inflation. Okay, yes. So in the comment box, I want you to comment what is the headline. See, if this is the food inflation, what is something called as headline inflation in India? What is headline inflation? First one. Second thing, also comment in the comment box. What is core inflation? See, in the types of inflation, you would have studied these two. If you remember, comment in the comment box. If you don't remember, then make sure that you go back and revise. So, this is the impact in the world. What is an impact with respect to domestic prices? As India stopped exporting wheat, okay, so what happened to the domestic demand and supply? The demand remained constant while the supply increased. So marginally the prices saw a dip in some places, and in some places the prices also remained constant, which means inside India, in our democracy, we're talking about in India, the ban of the non-basmati rice exports did not have any huge price variation. Okay, it did not cause any disruption. Clear? Now, very important from the mains examination point of view is that problems of the rice cultivation in India. What are the actual problems? See, one thing that we know already is that rice is a water intensive crop. It requires a stagnant water. Okay, so because it is a water intensive crop, when we are exporting rice, along with rice, we are also exporting the water. Okay, so the first important problem that we have is the ecological problem of water intensive rice. Correct? India's rice production is declining significantly, okay, because of the monsoon rainfall, because it's only 52% of the India's agricultural land is irrigated. The remaining 48% is unirrigated. So this unirrigated land which is growing rice completely depends upon monsoon. Okay, yield in the Punjab and Haryana, which are considered to be the important rice producing states in India, is declining because of a new virus. Okay, pesticides, insufficient MSP realization, minimum support price for the paddy over a period of time. Over a period of time, insufficient paddy prices or the MSP prices is one reason for declining rice production in India. So this is about the ban, an issue where the rice exports have been banned by the country. So if you have liked the video, hit the like button and also subscribe to Legacy Academy for more such enriching content. Have a nice day. Thank you.